So before I guess I gained an interest in other pieces of my heritage, I was interested in the Native American tribes that I was in. And really another thing, if you stop calling people races, if you stop letting their language dictate you, I want to do a video on language later, but if you start calling them tribes, that may be very helpful. Just throwing that out there. Um, from I will be calling myself a hybrid. I don't half breed maybe, not mixed though. I don't like that. From my perspective, as somebody who's wanted to know the Native American culture was kind of what first drew me because the respect for the earth was really beautiful. It was a spiritual beauty that I didn't see. Um, I don't know. To be honest, for a long time, I did not recognize the effects of certain entities on humanity. And there was a time I thought, white people, like, make amends with the native. Like, I would talk to people, and they were actually upset too about the past. Um, Same response. They didn't know what to do. They wanted to do something, but they didn't know what to do. Come to find out later, they didn't have the power that everybody gives them credit for having. Um, Trust me, if because I'm a white girl, I had certain special privileges. Oh, you have no clue. You really have no freaking clue. Um, the and I could go off on that because, if you're a better worker, you should get a job, not because they're lacking a certain race. Do you know that there are locations that don't even have black people? I know because I moved from one to one, and I miss them. My point being, there are all these silly little stereotypes like, I bet you have one black friend and you think you ain't racist. You've heard that one? Some places don't even have black people. Sorry. Who are you fooling? People who don't know? The social correctness stuff is just crazy. So I've been writing down over the years, so I don't even know. This sounds like something from Blind Light, though, this first part, but it hasn't, I don't have all the links. I'm actually really glad I started doing vlogging because it makes me actually like record the source instead of just the information that I want to keep. Anyway, history defines people, how they exist, and what they become. As time passes, people tend to select and retell golden stories, as their history glosses over dark times. Our past is the foundation of our future. Our continued existence depends upon an honest connection with our history. And do we have an honest connection with our history? Um, Not if somebody is telling you what your people did, you know? An understanding of the true history is centered to the well-being of a healthy community. If the truth is never told, then everyone operates out of myth. Do I need to elaborate? It's it makes me disappointed in myself that I didn't see things sooner. because I honestly believe that the reason I wanted to know was because I cared to know. I really searched in different places. You cannot be searching the mainstream. If you're looking for the truth, what you want, they do not have unless you know how to, you know, get through the riddles. Um, Black Hawk changed history through revision and omission. Union through Earth. Could visionaries be chiefs of old? Um, and, well, that's a good time to, I don't know, man. I don't know, to each their own. I do think we live forever, though. But, I was hoping I'd get to come back here. I don't know, from my understanding, we might just move on to a different place. Like gathering information, from my understanding, though. Yeah, gather as much knowledge as you can. Like good stuff. I think that stuff stays with you, like programming. Anyway, I don't know to what degree. I've been messing around. Have y'all heard of white noise? Yeah. Anyway, in that it picks up noises that we don't usually hear. Um, just as we use colors to describe different kinds of light, we can also use color to describe different kinds of noise. White light is an even distribution of all wavelengths of light within the range of normal vision. White noise is an even distribution of all sound frequencies within the range of normal hearing. Um, it basically, people will, in applications where we use white noise machines or recordings to help people sleep or concentrate, we say that it masks or drowns out other sounds. And yeah, this would have been good for our ancestors to help them survive in the environment, they say, but it can be a nuisance when we're trying to work in the system today because it's a distraction. But yeah, I've heard some really cool things. Um, Speaking of cool, weird things, I'm gonna tell y'all because I forget so many things that I'm like, dude, this is so cute and weird. And I love it. And I got home and it was past dark the other night. And I told y'all, there's something. I'm comfortable with it, but there's something that mimics relatives' voices. They've mimicked my voice. They've mimicked my mother's. And they'll call your name if you live here or if you're here. You go to find the person. They're like, I didn't call you. I've been in here. I think it was outside when I got home because I always tell my boys good night and my princess. So I tell the roosters good night, and I swear in like the opposite direction of where the roosters were, I heard the rooster little happy voice, like making little rooster noises. There was not a rooster out. I was like, I don't know. I think that stuff is so cute. Anyway, I know I'm a big goober for certain things, but it is what it is. Make a chicken voice and you're in. No, I'm just playing. I mean, I don't know. I think they just on the land. They're good. So they're family as far as I'm concerned. As we stand by ourselves, we are easy to break, but if we all come together and put our gifts together, what do we lack? Um, Language equals cultural survival. We need people who are committed to teach and people who are committed to learn. Beep beep. Did you hear about Israel's dog poo epidemic? I'm so glad we send them the money we do so they can deal with stuff like that, because, you know, important issues are costly sometimes to deal with. And I'm gonna stop for now. There may be more to come, but not right now. Have a good one.